What's going on, guys? It's Luke here. Caught one trade today. Nice little 2R trade pre FOMC here. The executions. Very, really weird day of price action. Obviously, FOMC being at 2 and 2:30. It's usually not going to have the best price action, but I'm not somebody to skip. I usually just trade fine on FOMC. I've never really had an issue. But yeah, so coming into the day, if you remember, we had these equal lows with Asia low. Let me see if I still have everything pulled up. This was the long idea I had too. Let me just one sec here. Okay, I'm gonna go over that long idea as well. Did it disappear? Hold on. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna go over everything really quick. Okay, so coming into the day, we had equal lows right here with Asia. So personally for me, I wanted to see price flush through those, but obviously market open ends up delivering it. We end up dumping down. We end up taking out those relative equal lows or equal lows with Asia. Unless you shorted market open, you would have caught that. But from there, we end up dumping down and we end up taking out these lows down here. And then we end up getting a bullish S&T. So we take these lows out. Let me take this off. We take these lows out right here, and as you can see, ES comes down and actually sweeps out the PM low. So we have a bullish S&T off the lows. Now, it would have been more ideal if we came down and tapped this 1 hour, but we don't, and we just start getting a reaction to the upside. And we have this 930 wick, which we can use as a draw on liquidity. So at this point, I was just looking for an entry, but I just didn't get anything. But looking back, this was decent, this 1 minute play. If you did take this, you might have gone break even if you went break even at the new internal high. Or if you held up to that 930 wick, this would have been a great trade. Personally, I just didn't get it. I just didn't see an entry that I really liked. And then from there, we end up trading through that 930 wick. And we had this like really small 30-minute I was watching as well. As a draw, but like again, I just didn't get an entry I wanted. So there was a decent opportunity here. We did get this retrace back here on the 5-minute. We ended up getting a bullish S&T off these lows right here, I believe. I think NQ swept those lows. ES never swept those lows. So we had a bullish S&T. I was just being a little bit picky. I was looking for an entry. I wanted a CISD on the 2-minute. We didn't get it. We ended up getting this 3-minute. I should have just taken this, but again, I don't know. I just didn't take it. You could have went something like this. You could have gone for a quick break even, and then you could have honestly just held up to those highs to the left over there. That would have been a great trade. So that was a great trade. Personally, again, I just didn't take it. I think I was being hesitant because this 3-minute gap, I wanted to see get inverse, then I just decided to fade it. And if you really look, like price action really was kind of moving a bit weird here. We're just kind of chopping. We do get, I don't know, it's not bad looking back. So from there, what happens, price comes up and we end up edging London high. Now, obviously, it's usually not ideal to try to short when you're edged a high like that, but technically at this point we do have a bearish S&T. We could see ES lagging all the way down there and NQ is all the way up here. We do have a bearish S&T off the highs, and at this point we edged London high and we're just consolidating. I'm waiting for 11 a.m. to open up at this point so I can get some type of volume and then see if I could get like a manipulation and then some type of entry, right? So we kept holding this 5-minute right here, and it just kept getting respected. But if you notice, a lot of times, the more a gap is getting respected, it will end up, falling through eventually. So what I seen was this 5-minute gap getting respected a bunch of times, but I seen that we had this 30-minute gap get opened up, this unfilled 30-minute right here, which I was like, okay, maybe we want to rebalance into this 30-minute. If we get volume and displacement down, we could look for price to rebalance in this 30-minute before it sends it back higher. So that's pretty much what I was looking for. And right here, we just end up getting the strong 3-minute close. Now, is it ideal to, short again when we just edged London high? No, but strong body close. Look at this candle. There's literally no bottom wick. The volume is clearly bearish. And the main reason I took this, if we put this replay tool back on, let's look at ES. ES also displays bearish. So there's correlation between NQ and ES. NQ is doing the same thing as ES. And if we look at ES, it is displacing and trending much lower than NQ. So to me, it's telling me that ES is leading bearish, and it probably wants to come down and take out all of this low resistance liquidity. Like if we look on the 1 minute, we have all of this still left here that ES can come down and pull, and then it's going to pull NQ down with it since they're getting pretty much correlated. So we see that NQ and ES are doing the same thing. They both close strong bearish. ES has draws lower, and then on NQ we have this unfilled 30-minute. So I enter off this 3-minute displacement close. This is on the 1106 candle. So I get entered like 1109, 1110, whatever. Stops above the 3 minute. I went break even at this unfilled 30 minute, and I literally just went for a 2R trade. I think I got exited at 232 or 233. And that was literally it. I just went for the quick 2 to 1 and I was done for the day. And as you can see, we come down. What do? We tap into this 30 minute, we tap into this 15 minute, and price, starts rotating back to the upside. So maybe now we do take out London high, or we just chop until FOMC. But that's pretty much it, guys. Again, coming into open, I want to see those equal lows with Asia get taken out, and market open obviously takes them out from there. Just didn't get an entry I wanted. This continuation play might have worked here. This one right here was good again on that 3 minute. The 3 minute CISD right here was pretty good looking back, but I don't know. I just really wasn't liking it at the time. From there, we come up, we edge London high, but we do get this chop around. We get this break to the downside, and this is more discretionary. Obviously, we get this 3 minute not 3 minute inversion. We get this 3 minute strong close to the downside, this clear volume and displacement. We have a break even point. We go for the 2 to 1. And the main idea here was that ES was also correlating bearish, and that it was probably going to come down and take out these lows. Again, this is like purely discretionary, so I really don't expect a lot of people took this trade. And it is lower probability, but I was willing to take the risk. And yeah, that's it for me, guys. We'll be back at it tomorrow, and we'll see how FOMC goes, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.